The Detroit Lions are about to play in the NFL season opener against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, but I think a lot of people are still sleeping on them. Detroit is going to give a lot of teams trouble this year, and it's going to be fun to watch. Let's talk about it. For starters, the Lions have one of the scariest offenses in the league. The wide receiver room is one of the best in the business with Amon-Ra St. Plus, if Jameson Williams can put it together, the team will have literally the fastest player in the NFL to stretch the field. Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, and Marvin Jones are great complementary pieces that fill every other role you'd need out of that room. Sam LaPorta is a super promising young tight end, and the lightning and thunder duo of David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be lethal. Gibbs also doubles as a wide receiver, which is pretty exciting. The offensive line is straight up elite and will be pushing guys around 24/7 this season. A lot of people underrate quarterback Jared Goff, but he had over 4,400 yards, 29 touchdowns, and only 7 picks last year. His situation hasn't gotten any worse, so I think he'll continue improving. Plus, Ben Johnson is still one of the best offensive coordinators in the game of football, so the team is in good hands. It's overall a loaded offense, with a lot of great pieces already and plenty of young guys ready to break out as well. Now let's move on to the other side of the football. The Lions defense caught a lot of flack for last year, and rightfully so, but this year's unit couldn't be more different. They have excellent young talent on the defensive line like Aidan Hutchinson, James Houston, and Alim McNeil. The linebacking room is loaded with Jack Campbell, Malcolm Rodriguez, Alex Anzalone, and the emergence of Derek Barnes. The secondary, easily the biggest weakness, has been totally rebuilt and actually features a lot of talent with guys like Cameron Sutton, Emmanuel Mosley, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Tracy Walker, and Jerry Jacobs. That's actually a lot of good players in the secondary. We'll see how the group gels as a whole this season, but for the moment, that looks like a very solid defense. There isn't necessarily a ton of star power individually, but it's a complete and well-built squad without any holes that should more than get the job done. I'd expect this to be at least a top 15 unit, meaning it'd be in the top half of the league, but I could very, very easily see it being even better. This is night and day from last year. And the scariest part? After defensive backs coach Aubrey Pleasant was fired, Detroit finished 2022 easily looking like a legit playoff team even with 0 roster additions. Now, consider that playoff roster and add this much talent. That's scary. But with all that said, I think I'm going to wrap things up for today's video. Consider subscribing if you're enjoying the content, and I'll be making plenty of videos during the NFL season, so stay tuned. I appreciate you all, and I'll see everybody next time. Peace out.